All right, so let's talk about your first runner.
Good morning. Saturday, the 17th September. I have 7 runners. In the first race, I have a horse called Pisa.
Yes.
The horse has no merit. He's run twice earlier.
Okay.
I'm hoping he does something this time.
So anything in particular that you've made sure, like you've trained him in such a manner that he performs?
He's a horse who tries to run away with the jockey every morning, so I've tried to be a little soft on him and work. There are 2-3 horses in the race. Intense Believe, Turmeric, Stava, all these are
All right. And who rides?
horses ridden by Anthony Raj.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning.
Let's talk about your runners for tomorrow's races.
I've got intense belief in the first race. She's been a bit of a disappointment after her first suggestive run in Bombay. But she's had a few issues. She's just looking well now. She was coughing a hell of a lot. She's much better now, and I've snapped the blinkers on her. After a long time, I've put a boy with a whip on her. She's always run with my apprentice, so hopefully she'll run a good race.
Okay. And anyone to look out for in this race?
I think the horse to beat is Turmeric of Narendra LAGAD.
Okay. All right. Yes. Sir,
Good morning. Good morning.
let's talk about your runners for tomorrow. Let's talk about the first runner.
Tomorrow I have 3 runners in the first race. The first being Turmeric, ridden by Mustaqim Alam, my apprentice. She ran a fabulous race last time to my own horse. She was runner-up there.
Yes.
She came from way back, so we have increased the distance by about a furlong more. And I think she likes this slightly soft going. And God willing, if the going is good, she should be right there, up there with the finish. I would not nominate her as an absolute good because she has been a little inconsistent in her career. So that's the position for her.
Considering the last race, I think she should do a good job tomorrow.
Yes, on her last run itself. But like I said, her consistency factor would have to play into this. She's a temperamental filly. Sometimes she gives a lot of problem at the gate. If all goes well, and if this same going persists, I think she would do well.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Then I have ZACAPA, who's run a hell of a good race last time. We have shortened his distance a little bit, but he may be still wanting a little more before he's absolutely mature for a good race. ZACAPA is being ridden by Joy Chinoy.
Thanks, sir. Let's talk
Good
about
morning.
your runners for tomorrow.
Tomorrow I've got AME. He's come in the second division. He's run a good race last time. He was a little unlucky. He got bumped around a lot in the race. He likes this going, and I think he should be right there fighting it out.
All right. And anyone else to look out for in this?
All more or less the same. Second division is quite weak, and they are around the same.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's the track work looking for AME, sir? And do you think any changes would come since the last time it performed?
No, he's an old horse. He doesn't need much work and all that. So he's in good form. He's in good form. Improved from last time.
All right.
Yeah.
Regal Prince is not showing much form. As a matter of fact, he played up badly at the gates, and I'm running him to just see his habits have been corrected on. But I don't think he would have much of a chance here.
Okay. Who's riding both of them?
By K. Nazil.
Okay. Any difference in routine of track work, or it's you kept it the same?
These are very light horses. One of them is a 417 kilo horse. So there's hardly any work you have to give these horses. Now the horse work will reduce because as the season progresses, horses are fitter now.
Yes.
We have to just give maintenance work.
Correct.
Second race, I've got 3 again. Red Carnation with CA Jodha. I give him an absolute outside chance. He's a very good horse over a 5. He would be a danger to the field.
Okay. All right, sir. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Very good, sir. Yes. Of course. Let's talk about your first runners for tomorrow's races, sir.
I have 3 runners tomorrow, and the first one is running in the second race. The horse called Outlander. He's a 3-year-old. He's had an outing about a month and a half back, and he ran a fair 4th. Not very suggestive, but though it was the first outing, so he ran a fair race, and I think he should do much better tomorrow. Yeah.
And how's the track work looking for Outlander?
He is shown improvement on the tracks, and expecting him to do well tomorrow. Let's hope what he does.
Okay.
Though the field is quite looks like it's not a very tough field, so he should find it little easier to yeah
Who rides?
race. Will be ridden by R. Jinkia. Yeah.
Lightning Blaze still not mature enough. She's still a little erratic in her running style. But with Joy riding, I think she could probably finish on board.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Okay, let's talk about your runner for tomorrow. We've got one runner.
Yeah, I got one runner tomorrow in the second race, Power of Blessings. The horse had one run in Pune, which was not good. I hope he will be running a better race this time. But there are few the young horses in that race, and I hope he runs a good race too. Yeah.
Who's riding, sir? Who's the jockey?
A.S. Peter is riding the
How's the track work looking for Power of Blessing?
track work. He has done his track work last week, which was okay. So I'm hoping he will run well.
And any danger you feel in this race? Any particular danger to look out for?
I think the main horse in that race will be Outlander. Yeah, and there are few youngsters, so fingers crossed.
Thank you, sir, for talking to us.
And I have another runner. She would be a absolute rank outsider called MIRAE. But may not win probably, but be there in the finish.
Okay, and who are the dangers for?
I've gone through the field. The field is not a very strong field. It's a midline field. So there could be Outlander, which I don't know what his form is. He's come from outstation. I don't know what this Tufan is, but in general, it's a medium field.
Okay, all right. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, what are your expectations from the races today? You've got two runners, Taimur and Kimiko.
Well, first expectation is the rain should stop, and Taimur, he's a good horse. He's a proven horse, class 1 horse. Last run was a lovely run against Star is Born. This time he's carrying back-breaking weight against some nice horses. That Sunrise Ruby, she ran a blinder of a race last week. And CAMILLE is there. She's a classic winner from Calcutta, running at the bottom of the scales. He's giving a lot of weight around, but he'll go very close. I think he's got the class to take him through.
Okay.
But then the rain gods and the luck of the race, the season's not been going exactly according to plan, but it will fall into place sometime or the other. I just hope it starts from tomorrow.
Any change you see in the performance of Taimur from the last time it ran? Or it's
No, he's maintained his form. He's worked well. So we were lucky enough to get a piece of good work into him before the rain started. So he's well. He's well within himself.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning.
How are your expectations from the races from tomorrow? You've got two runners.
I've got two runners, Sunrise Ruby and Brave Beauty.
Yes.
Sunrise Ruby, very honest horse. She ran a good race last week.
Okay.
Hoping she can pull it off this time.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's talk about Queen of War.
So she's a very well-bred filly, and she's going a mile. Hoping she will show that same dash what she's shown last season in Pune.
Okay.
She's won up a mile, and mile should suit her.
Okay.
The horses to watch out for, I would say, would be Mystical Rose and Flying Scotsman.
Okay.
These two horses are my danger.
Okay.
After this, let's see if she can go longer. Then we aim for the fillies and mares,
All right.
or otherwise we go shorter.
Okay. And how do you think her track work has been considering she last ran season in Pune?
She's gone a good track work. She should do well.
That's a good chance.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you.
I have a horse called Flaming Lamborghini. He's ran a good race last time. Anthony rides him. In this race, I think I hope the track suits him because it's been raining quite a bit, and I hope the underfoot conditions are to his liking. Danger would be a Mystical Rose.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, let's talk about your runners for tomorrow's races.
I have Mystical Rose running up with Pete River up. She's a filly who won last time out. She's maintaining herself. We're running our one furlong over, like she runs mile just now, and hoping for the best.
And any other danger in this field you think?
War is a horse who has run a very good race last time, and I think we have to beat her.
Okay, all right. All right, so let's talk about soup and sandwich for the races.
Soup and sandwich, she ran last time in class 3. She ran second, but she ran a very good race. But tomorrow he's running with his 1000 meter, and she won in 1000 meter. And she worked very well. She has a very good chance to win this race.
Okay. And anyone else in danger?
That one Naren's house is there, and IMTIAZ also, one more is there. But how she worked very well, small filly. She's carrying a lot of weight. Because of that, I took allowance. That last time also, that Suckling is coming from Bangalore, and she has a very good chance. I think inshallah she'll win tomorrow.
Oh, lovely, perfect, sir. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you, sir.
Then in the 5th race, I've got 4 of them running. Northern Singer with Joy Chinoy drawn 1. She's a very speedy filly. She's won a good race, then again run a little disappointing race. I think she'll run well. But the horse I like there again is my HILMA KLINT, ridden by Mustaqim Alam. She's showing a lot of form, drawn well. And if she can dictate the pace, it will make a big difference to her.
Yeah, I've got Champers on Ice in the 5th race. She ran an impressive third the first time against Esperanza. I've got Vishal Bunde riding her. I think she'll run a good race. The horse to beat there is a horse of ALTAF's called Soup and Sandwich, who ran a very suggestive race in class 3.
Yes, all right, okay.
Then the 5th, I have a horse called FIDATO. I don't know. He's playing ducks and drakes with me. I thought, on pedigree, he's a long distance horse, but he's showing so much of speed. So I'm pitched him in this race. Let's hope he does something. HILMA KLINT is the danger.
And who rides?
Anthony Raj, yeah.
Okay.
Then there is Prince Igor, still not very backward. He's still finding his feet. And Pegaso also with Nirmal Jodha has been drifting out in the straight. We have changed in his new equipment. I hope he runs straight.
Okay.
That's all I can say in this race. The danger here would be a horse called Soup and Sandwich
Yeah.
or FIDATO.
Okay. Let's talk about your next runner, that is Edmund.
Next runner is the horse called Edmund. He's another 3-year-old. This is a race for over 2000 meters. And he's a nice stare. Basically, he's a plodder. He doesn't have a speed. So this is the second run of his life. So I'm expecting him to run another decent race, maybe on the board.
Okay.
Maybe on the board, yeah.
But
Maybe.
chances seem like fair.
He's running with the much better set. The horses who have performed much better. Among them are like this horse called Brave Beauty. This is the horse everyone has to beat.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Fashion Icon has got a nice form.
Yeah.
Kiefer had a good form, but he was very disappointing last time.
Yeah.
Kimiko was a little unlucky last time.
Yeah.
I think that these horses are there.
Okay.
And there is another horse, Venus, but it was very disappointing the way it ran yesterday.
Yes.
So I think all have to beat this Brave Beauty. Yeah.
Gimme running in the 2000 meters. He ran a very disappointing race last time. We were expecting him to run a good race. We thought that the jockey thought that he didn't like the pacifiers which we had put on, and he didn't gallop in that. So we've removed the pacifiers and we are expecting him to run a better race now.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And anyone else to look out for in this?
There are some good babies running with him. It's a competitive race.
Okay.
No, nothing outstanding.
Outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us.
I have Wall Street running first time in a 2000 meter race. He's a 3-year-old, well-bred horse. He's working very well. We're taking a chance in a mile and quarter, which is for the 3-year-old first time out. And I hope he does well.
All right. And in this field, anyone to look out for, or you want to?
It's a very open field, very open field.
Have a horse in the 6th race called Kaifa. She's running a mile and a quarter with a change of equipment. Sandesh rides her, and her mother, I tell the mother loved relished the trip. So I hope she does well in this set.
Okay, sir.
There's some
Someone to look out for in this?
Kimiko and Venus.
Venus,
Yeah.
yes. Let's talk about Kimiko.
Well, Kimiko is a light frame filly. She ran a very encouraging race last time out. She's little tardy out of the gates, but she warms up into the race. That shows she's showing a like for longer distances.
Okay.
So this time we've put her in a 2000 meter maiden, and I hope she comes out trumps.
Yeah.
There's a lovely horse called Brave Beauty who put in a nice run last time. So she's running again, but Kimiko has not disappointed us in any of her runs till now, and she's bred to stay. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see, of course. Thank you so much for talking to us, and hope the rains don't. Hamper
Fingers
the races.
crossed. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Then the 6th race, it's a mile and a quarter race, and we have a strong field here of nearly 10 horses, and I've got a filly there called TURECI. She is a staying type of a filly. She's a sister to Botero and Bisate, half sister. But again, I think she may need this to come to her top form. The best horse there, I would say, is a horse called Wall Street.
Okay.
Working well bred.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Let's talk about Venus running for the greedy plate.
Yeah, well, Venus is running over a trip. She's disappointed me in her last start. She's got an American pedigree, so I really don't know whether she'll gallop on the grass or not. But she's been working well, and she's improved a bit on her last run. So here's hoping.
All right.
That's all I can say.
All right. Anyone else to look out for in this?
No, it's just her that
her.
really needs
race.
to put up a proper gallop. That's
Okay.
all it is.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you.
And then I have a horse called Indian Crown, the last race, to be ridden by Antiraj. She's a very flat-footed filly. The underfoot conditions may not suit her, but I'm hoping she's better class. She's in better company, and I hope she does well.
All right. And anyone else to look out for in this field?
In this race, there's a horse called Jack Bauer. There's a horse called Camille.
Okay.
Camille.
My last runner is my own horse, Victoria Peak. He ran 3rd the last time in 4th class. I think he'll go close in the race. In this race, the horse to beat there is the top horse, Jack Boer. The Sandesh rides that for Wahid.
Yes. All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
So my next runner is Aaron. Aaron ran a good 4th last time, and I was expecting him to improve on that.
Okay.
So let him also, I feel he can figure on the board. And horses here which will be in contention like Jagbor.
Yeah.
Jagbor will be there, and maybe Indian Crown. Multi encrypted is disappointing throughout her career so far.
Okay.
Yeah, not doing anything great. And I think Aaron should figure on the board again tomorrow.
Again, like she's been working well on the track. Like, the Pune tracks seem favorable.
Tracks are fine. They're on and off on the track, these horses, because of the rains. But I think all 3 of my runners, they progressed well. So there was no hindrance of any track condition.
Yeah.
So I'm prepared to run them tomorrow. Yeah. No problems.
Okay.
Then last race, I have again 3. Remy Red, ridden by Joy Chinoy, is my best runner in that race. C'est L'Amour, coming after a setback, will find it difficult. Camille, her potential has not been seen on the track. In the races, in the track, she works well, but she's not put her best foot in the races yet, so I won't be able to say much about her.
Okay.
The horse we all have to beat there is a horse called Jack Bauer,
Okay.
number 1, with Sandesh on top.
Okay. All right. Thank
That's
you so
all.
much.
Good day.
Thank you so much, sir. All the best.